Hey there everybody, guess what time it is? It's time for the Sew Sampler box by the Fat Quarter Shop. Join me for this unboxing here at the Quilting Camper for August 2023. Welcome back. You know, this is one of my most favorite subscription boxes for quilting and sewing. I want to thank Fat Quarter Shop for making an amazing box that has a great value and gives us so much inspiration for things that we can create every month. There is always fabric in this box, some notions, 2 patterns. One's a block of the month and one is a quilt pattern. And sometimes we get extra bonuses. And the value of this box is somewhere between $55 to $70. And it costs $29.99 plus tax and shipping. My box usually comes to about $36 for Wisconsin. So let's take a look and see what's inside this month's August 2023 Fat Quarter Shop Sew Sampler box. Every month there's always a theme, and this theme is called the Golden Hour. And what I like about it is on the other side, there is a coupon for 20% off Riley Blake designer fabrics. This code is only usable for people that subscribe to the Sew Sampler box. So if I show you the other side, you can see the lovely graphic and the percentage off. Every month we get some special promotion where we can extend the value of this box by buying more fun things from the Fat Quarter Shop. First, let's get into the contents. As usual, you do get this beautiful little leaflet that shows you all the items that are in the box, and I will be reading the descriptions of these items for you while we go through each item. So the first item in this box is Tearaway Quilting Elements. Meander past straight line quilting with the Tearaway quilting paper from Urban Elements. Designed to help quilters add flair to their finished quilts with printed pantographs at home, this paper can be modified to any size by following the instruction. The Scribbles Petite design is their most popular edge-to-edge design. Basting spray and a shortened stitch length is recommended to quilt with this paper. A pantograph, if you don't know this, is usually a design template. So traditionally with a free arm, you would usually have tracing paper behind your long arm, and then you would take your long arm and trace the pattern with like a little laser, and then the stitching will happen and mimic that pattern. What's nice about something like this is that it's a paper that you overlay on your quilt. It's made very finely. So let's show you what it looks like. So this is a nice tissue paper. You just overlay it on your fabric that you're quilting, and you just follow the line with your sewing machine. Now, here's the deal, you guys. This may be all cool and everything, and I definitely love having a design pre-printed, but you still need to practice meandering with your sewing machine. It's still hard to stay on a line when you're doing quilting, so please, maybe take one of these pieces of paper out, do a test run, and test it on something before you go to your project. Give this a shot. I think this is a great value to the box. It's worth $12.98. Other than these descriptions on the card that I read to you, I think this is a fabulous addition to the box. So the next thing in this box is a Creative Grids ruler. Now, we all know how much we love our Creative Grids, but this one is really tiny. Ooh, look at how small that is. Oh my goodness. Here, let me take it out of the package to share with you the size. This is a 1.5 inch Creative Grids ruler. It has the anti-slip part on the whole entire back, instead of just like the little spots I have, so you can kind of see it. The smallest things are oftentimes the sweetest. The 1.5 inch square ruler from Creative Grids is tiny but mighty on your cutting mat. Use it to fussy cut mini motifs, square up tiny half square triangles, and trim down little scraps. Valued at $8.99? Seriously? I know that Creative Grids are usually pricey and they're worth every penny, but $8.99? Do you remember Shrinky Dinks when you were a kid and you had shrink film? and it would shrink in the oven. That's what this feels like. It's so small. You know, if you're really into quilting and you love cutting fabric and you love your quilting grids, it's small enough to make it into like an earring. You can just put a little hole in there. I don't think I'll ever use this ruler. It's just too small. And I will never cut squares this small. Your standard 45mm rotary cutter will not survive this. You'll need to get a smaller rotary cutter. They do make, I think it's a 12mm or 22mm. It's a smaller wheel. It's very small. That would definitely work around this, but I think it's kind of cool. And it's valued at $8.99. I just don't know about that. Anyway, it's cool to have. I definitely have a place for it in my Notion store. Let's go on to the next item. We always ask for thread from Fat Quarter Shop. I feel like we've set a trend here at the Quilting Camper. I know I asked for more thread and we've gotten more thread. And so we've got so we've got another spool of thread in this box. Rest easy with this Metler 50 weight thread spool in the true hue of Harbor. Deep blue blends well with darkest prints and backgrounds. With 109 yards on each spool, this thread will keep your sewing machine happy humming along. Valued at $3.48. I love this shade of blue. It is so nice because it's sort of like a navy, but it's not as rich. It's sort of got gray tones in it. It's really pretty. And this would be really good for like classic red, white, and blue fabric that's a little bit toned down. I think it would be really great for saturated prints. If you use a lot of darker colors, this would be a nice alternative to a neutral gray or maybe even a black. I have a feeling it's going to come in handy for the fabric in this box. Yes. On to the patterns. You know, the ones that we love. Oh yeah. Let's start with the block of the month, shall we? I love the people at Bunny Hill. They're very sweet, but I don't like reading these cards. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so this is block number 5, you guys. Pressed Flowers Quilt Along, block number 5. The Pressed Flowers Quilt Along is in full bloom. This garden-themed quilt by Fat Quarter Shop features Sugarberry by Bunny Hill Designs for Moda Fabrics, and it will bring some fresh-cut flair that you can keep forever. The Pressed Flowers quilt fabric conversions are available at fatquartershop.com. This pattern is valued at $4.98, and I have to say it's really pretty. I really like it. How many of you that have sew sampler boxes are doing the quilt along? Are you enjoying it? Are you using the fabric they suggest or are you using your own? I'm just kind of curious. If you are, leave comments down below. Now let's check out the pattern that goes with the fabric in the box. The Sunray quilt pattern is good as gold. This exclusive Fat Quarter friendly quilt design easily shines in any fabric palette, but it sparkles when combined with the Day in the Life Fat Quarter bundle included in this month's box. The 1.5 square ruler also comes in handy for this pattern for a solid gold sewing experience. Limited finishing kits are available at Fat Quarter Shop. Now let's look at this pattern a little bit. Oh, nice. The layout on the end here, so it kind of gives you a nice visual look of the layout and how it comes together. And on the back of the pattern, it has all the additional measurements for your background fabric, accent fabric, border fabric, and your binding. It also gives you the amount that you need for backing. That's kind of cool. I think that's a new addition. Inside the box, there is a bundle that we're going to share with you that will make all of the cute little flower patterns on the front. Let's look at the piece de resistance. And we are going to go look at this Riley Blake design. You guys, Riley Blake is a wonderful design fabric company. They have many different fabric designers that I admire. I like their edge because they work with a lot of scrapbook companies. Echo Park, they have really cool designs for paper crafting, like designer paper. I think it's kind of cool they put it into fabric. Why not, right? For quilters, we like to have cool designs in our fabric. And what better place to get cool printed designs than from a pattern paper scrapbooking company, right? Top up your creative juices with a serene set of prints and colors in Day in the Life by Echo Park for Riley Blake Designs. From shell pinks to evening blues, these calming hues are embellished with flowers, stripes, scattered dots, and even rainbows. Indulge in this specially selected set of 9 fat quarters during your next sewing session. I have to say, Moda is by far my most favorite fabric designer company, but Riley Blake is also one of my favorites. And it's because their fabric is so soft. I just love the way it feels, and their designs are very intricate. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up part of this bundle so I can kind of show you the patterns. Okay, so let's go through this beautiful fat quarter bundle from Riley Blake. Peekaboo! Beautiful, isn't it? I like the patterns. They're floral with some contemporary dot patterns, the rainbows. I love these low volume prints here, and then the stripes. So they just remind me of designer paper from scrapbooking. It's so nice to get bundles like this when you get a box like this, because this is where inspiration comes from when you get really great ideas to create something. And 9 fat quarter bundles is a great value at $26.98. And I'm really happy this was in the box because it really makes the value of this box incredible. And I didn't do the calculations on this, but I want to say it came about $67 to $68 in the total value, and I paid $29 plus tax and shipping. This is a great way to get started in sewing and quilting. They give you some really great notions, some fabrics, some pattern ideas, quilt blocks of the month to make a quilt for the whole year. Every time you get a box, you get a new block. It's such a wonderful thing. I think you need to check this out. Go to fatquartershop.com, check out subscriptions, and look up the Sew Sampler box. All you have to do is reserve a spot, pay 99 cents, and they'll let you know when there's a new spot available so you can start. So what do you guys think? Was August 2023 Sew Sampler box by the Fat Quarter Shop a golden hour hit? I would say it was. The Quilting Camper gives it a thumbs up, and thank you Fat Quarter Shop for curating amazing boxes like this with incredible designers for fabrics. And we love your patterns. And thank you for the spool of thread. We always ask for more thread, and you give us more thread. So thank you so very much. You guys, I really appreciate you spending time with me here at the Quilting Camper. You know, you can check up what's going on in my life by going to my blog, thequiltingcamper.com. I will apologize right now that I haven't updated very much in the last 2 months, only because I got a brand new car that was completely unexpected. The Quilting Camper has gone from a Volkswagen Taos, which is what they call an ICE vehicle, that is a internal combustion engine vehicle, to a new ID4 Volkswagen, which is an electric vehicle, or what we call an EV. I'm always enjoying the summer and the summertime, but September is the month of sewing. It's sewing month, so I'm hoping to have some new projects down the pipeline that I can share with you. Please check out my blog. I promise there will be some updates there for you to check out. Also, make sure that if you like what you saw today, please give me a thumbs up. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would really like to get to 500 subscribers by the end of 2023, and I can only do that with the help of you. If there's any content on here that you think would be enjoyable with your friends and family, please share my channel, share my blog, get the word out that the Quilting Camper is here to inspire. I am only here to share my life with you, and I believe that sharing creates a world of kindness. There's way too many things in this world where we feel judged and we feel like we're not doing the things that we should be doing. We don't feel like we can be the people that we want to be in this lifetime. Well, I'm here to tell you, you need to just be yourself. You are only created as who you were meant to be, and I don't want you to pretend to be anyone else. The Quilting Camper came about because it was something I've always wanted to do, and I love crafting, hiking, sewing, so why not just share my life with you? So if there's something that you love or something that inspires you, please share it with your friends and family. Try not to repost negative things from other news sources on social media. That just regurgitates a lot of negative energy. In order to share kindness with each other, share a fun gesture, share a smile, share a really great story with somebody about something that happened to you that just inspired you or brought some joy into your life. It's not hard to do, and my premise for being here is to do the same with you. And if there's anything that you love on my channel, I appreciate you leaving comments below. Anything about what I do, what I say, if you love my bloopers, please, I'm more than happy to oblige with a thank you for your comment, because that's the only way we can truly connect in this world, is to connect with each other. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching my video today on the Sew Sampler box. You know, it's my favorite box. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule. Remember, share kindness. Check me out on thequiltingcamper.com, and I love you all. Have a wonderful night. Bye for now. The Scribbles Petite design is their most popular edge-to-edge design, and basting, spray, and shortened stitch blah blah blah. Here we go. Run-on sentences and descriptions are a shame. Logistics here. I think that's what really threw me, is that they're trying to say that this is the most popular edge-to-edge design, but then saying that you should add basting spray and shortened stitch length for recommended when using. It shouldn't be in the same sentence. It's just, ugh. It's, yeah. Okay. Alternative to maybe like a gray or a neutral black. A neutral black. Okay, Scott, that didn't come out right. I need some funny bloopers, you guys. I can't be just flipping on words. There's got to be something funny. Maybe something falls from the ceiling. I don't know. We got to have some funny bloopers. The Sunway. I can't want to say Sunway. It's not a sunway, it's a sunray. Suns don't give ways, they give rays, right? This is Wisconsin. It is 95 degrees outside and it's hot in my apartment. And I'm in front of a bunch of very bright LED lights that are color corrected, and I have to turn the AC off because I don't want the extra noise in the background. So I think Sunway has gotten into the sun rays of my head. Let's try this again, shall we? Once again, thank you for watching. Check out some of my other YouTube videos on my channel, The Quilting Camper. See you really soon.